Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. Today, episode 2 of the Rambler, Shots Fired. Because there's a revolution and we're going to LA. Well, actually, no, LA is coming to us. Anyway, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay, yeah. So, anyway, as you can see, I've added the revolution logo here for my first leg of this Rambler save. And away we go. Let's flick over to the game. I got it this far in before I remembered that I was supposed to be recording, so I apologize that I didn't get to show you the team from outside the game. But it is pretty much the same team as last time. In fact, I think it is no, not quite exactly the same team. We have Knighton in the net, Tierney and Dilem, what was his name again? Delameum Linar. Oh, we're going to call you Antonio. I wonder if I can, set nickname. Antonio. How's that? Alright. And Farrell across the back. Kwasi comes in for Coffee, who's suspended, and Kwasi was injured, but he's now back and should have that place pretty much sewn up. Caldwell with him, Rowe in front, Nemeth and Agudelo on the wings, Kamara up front. To the dressing room. Encourage the team. Let's give the fans something to cheer. This is technically one of our rivals, so nope, nobody really cares that they're a rival. Okay. First match as New England manager. Can't wait to get started. 175th appearance for the club. He's fantastic, and I hope he marks the occasion. Any team would miss a player of his caliber. It would have been nice to have him, but we'll deal with things as best we can, or no, we'll look good in training. We've looked good in training. Alrighty. Tierney, Hangua, Caldwell. I have been looking around for other left backs, by the way, just so I can at least get a backup for Tierney. Oh my goodness! That didn't take very long. Okay, interesting setup. We're now playing against 10 men. Oh my! And that should have been a great goal. What a stop. Oh, I have to make sure I set up the corners because I haven't yet. And doing it here will only do it temporarily. What a pain in the bottom. Oh, I went the wrong way. It doesn't matter. Corners. It's on defend. Right. Load. Defending right. Load. Defending left. Load. Defending left. Attack. Load. Attacking left. And attack right. Load. Attacking right. Load. Okay. And pitch. Confirm the changes. Tierney to throw. Out to Rowe. Caldwell. Oh, Caldwell with a great through ball for Kamara. Can he do something with it? He does! What a great start. Oh, that's excellent. So yeah, Caldwell with the long ball over the top. Poop. And finds Kamara beautifully. Brings it down. Chugs toward the net and then just lifts it over the keeper. Honestly, the keeper's got to do better with that. He needs to be able to race back on the line and do something with that. On the other hand, 10 men. So, can't blame the keeper too much. And it's going to keep complaining that nobody's marking the far posted corners because, generally speaking, I don't find it all that useful. Caldwell does get it in this time. Oh, but somebody was offside. Antonio was offside. That's okay. We're getting shots on. I'm okay with that. Anyway, I don't find that it's all that useful to have somebody marking the far post. It's rare that the ball goes from a corner directly to the far post, and by the time it gets there, usually somebody has marked up, so... On the other hand, I don't think it's going to really matter in this game, as we've just made a gorgeous second goal. Tierney, the captain, racing away down the left side, and racing, and finds Nemeth, the inside forward, who's cut in and finishes nicely. Okay, looks like we're going to halftime. They've got Ashley Cole. And the Dos Santos brothers. Well, I would say I'm very pleased. I don't think they need to be reminded that their opponent is a man down. Frankly, if you're a professional and can't remember that for long enough, then really you oughtn't to be a professional. Oh, twisted knee for Kamara. Let's get him off. We don't fool with that sort of thing. We'll bring on Wen Lee. It's not a hugely happy sort of forward, but we'll let him do what makes him happy. Dos Santos. Boateng with a long shot. Gets nowhere in particular. Not much happening here. As we just sort of drift through the second half, it doesn't feel like the guys are really intensely chasing this. Agudelo is injured, so we'll take him off for Fagundes. Put it back on. And away we go. Honestly, I would have thought we should be able to do better than 2-0 against 10 men for the whole game. They got a guy named Romney. I wonder if he's from Utah. That's a bit of a American politics joke if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, how about Javon Watson? Come on. No. How about Haribo, the kid? Oh, he does not like that particular role. But he will be a box-to-box midfielder and be happy about it, so let's let him do that. Boateng. Oh, and they got a goal. U.S. national team member Gilsi Zardesh. Five minutes added time for a half that had 2 highlights. I make a dubious face at you, but we win anyway. Hooray! I don't think we need to say anything specific, says he. I say, a good win, well, boys, says I. And I win, 'cause I'm the manager. Woohoo! He's out for 6 to 8 days. That's not ideal. We defeat the Galaxy. He's out for 5 to 7 days. Early victories are highly important. Too good to struggle for much longer. Actually, I really don't have anything to say about them. Could you wish for a better start? That's a good start. It's a great achievement. It was a goal highlighting the match. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to do a cut here because this is going to take a long time to get there. Let's take a second and tell him that he was superb in front of goal. Good. And I'll see you on the flip side. Welcome back. Alright, we've got through the week, had a couple of small injuries, which have led to some changes. We've got Winley up front where Kamara was because Kamara got injured and is down to 85% or something like that as his starting spot. Benjamin Angua is out for Woodbury, and Javon Watson comes in on the right for whoever was playing on the right, and I don't remember who it was now. Andrew Farrell, that's who it was. So we've made a few small changes, and let's see how we do. I might actually, because we're at home, I'm going to change this just a little bit, actually, and see how that goes. Yeah, let's try that. Try and encourage the team. Oh, there's really nothing good to say here. No. Nothing that is going to get them perked up. A few subtle tweaks here and there. Different challenge. Gotta be clinical. So that's it, boys. Be clinical. Let's see some shooting that goes into the net on the first try. For us, ideally. We're getting some shots. I don't know what the possession looks like. Oh, it's on our side. It's pretty even, really. And so far it's looking like nobody's gonna score before halftime. Kwasi has been error prone today. I don't really have too much of a person to replace him with, so I'm gonna have to rely on keeping him out there. Keep playing the way you have been and the result will come. Oh, Nemeth lost focus. That's not ideal. I wonder if I can talk him out of that. Go out there and do it. No. Okay, well, never mind. They've got a corner all the way up top. Stopped. I'm not sure exactly how, but it was stopped. Tierney finds Fagundes over the top. He cuts in, back, and we've got it. Kouassi with the rebound off of Rowe's shot. Nice. I will take a 1-0 lead. Good run by Fagundes here. Cuts around his man and then cuts it in. Beautiful. Bit lucky, but I'll take it. 7-3 the shots. That's good. Pontius Back inside for Medellin. And Epsinho. Oh. Cleared. Oh, they're calling it a penalty. That's absurd. Oh, dear. Antonio's not having a good game. Let's bring on Angua for him. Central defender, put him on stopper like he likes. Oh, Farrell for Tierney. He's looking a little tired. Oh, now Winley is looking tired, and I better bring him off for somebody. Let's try a Agudelo up front. How does he like to play? Straight up poacher. That'll do nicely. Pause. 1-1. Nemeth. Oh, off the post. Oh dear. Another corner. Hits the first man this time. Caldwell back to pick it up. Eventually. Kwasi inside. Agudelo brought down. No call. Come on, you Revs. Oh, this is bad. Oh, good. Kouassi. My goodness, finds Fagundes way on the far side of the field. Oh, good save. Good save. Blake in the Philadelphia net makes a great save and keeps them in it. Oh, not now, not now. Oh, that's annoying. An own goal. After we outshot him 2-1. Oh, we just got FM'd. Oh, that is such cheese. No way the goalie lets that slide through. That's terrible. Oh, that's just terrible. What a terrible, terrible way to lose. Not good enough. We should have won that match. Yeah, he'll learn from that experience. We didn't deserve to lose the match, so it rankles. It's one of those days, really. Still points to be won and lost. He's a good player. Now, please tell me. Alright, no injury for the goalkeeper. That's the important part. But 2 guys suspended for next game. Ay. Well, that's less than thrilling. Alright, that's it for those guys. We will be coming back for, I think, DC United and Orlando City. And then, probably, depending on what happens, probably for the last 2 games of the season, New York City FC and the Montreal Impact, as hopefully those will be setting us up for the playoffs. At the moment, we are still in the playoff picture, sitting comfortably in 4th place, 4 points clear of out of the playoffs, so that's good, and a game in hand. So we're in reasonably good shape. I think we've got a good shot at making it. How many games do we have left anyway? Looks like, what, 14? 5, 10, 13. 13 games left. We should be able to do well enough to get into the playoffs at the least. And then we'll see what happens once we get in the playoffs. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you could drop a like, hit subscribe, maybe follow me on Twitter, support me on Patreon if that's your thing. And I hope you're having a great day. Take care.